Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 2023 M3 competition, the G80 chassis, in the very popular Brooklyn Gray, because of course, with all M3s right now, this is a customer ordered car. Let's talk about this one and all the details. So you can see we have the laser lights, which is the way to go in my opinion. Shadow line lights as well. You can see we have the parking assistance package. Take a walk around the M3 competition. Over on the side, we've got the style 826M wheels with the P0s, also the blue M compound brake calipers that I think goes well with the interior, which is fairly rare for us. So I think mostly Brooklyn Gray is usually paired with either Silverstone or Kielami Orange, but we'll see momentarily. Actually, I guess on the intro, I've already seen what it is. It is Fjord Blue. Then out back, you can see have the high gloss black gurney flap, M3 competition emblem in gloss black, our very prominent 100mm exhaust tips. We'll walk around taking Brooklyn Gray, which does have a little bit of a blue hue to it in certain lighting conditions. But this is by far, I believe, the most popular, at least for us as a dealership, color ordered on the M3 or M4. Like the other one that's really popular now is Skyscraper Gray, but not a lot of sort of other colors are involved for customer ordered vehicles. Let's take a look at the inside, go over pricing and options on this one. This is, well equipped and probably what I would expect as an inventory car in terms of options. So opening up, we have the individual, in air quotes, Fjord Blue interior. It's full leather. And I think this works really well. We've had Fjord Blue paired with Nardo Gray on the channel before, but with the bucket seats. We've also seen Fjord Blue paired with Dravit Gray, which I think also works really, really well. But a really good looking blue color, an unusual specification for the M3, M4. And what I mean by that, it's not extremely popular, but I think it's a really good looking color. So inside we have our M steering wheel with the tricolor stitching, M1, M2 buttons in red, and then carbon fiber interior trim. Get you these lovely shift paddles. iDrive 8 is a new thing for 2023, and an M-specific iDrive 8. Now, I'm sure you've all heard about iDrive 8.5. It will not be coming to the 3 Series, including the M3, because it doesn't have the required or requisite head unit. So it'll be some time, maybe it's for the second LCI, given how long the production's going to run for the current Gen 3 Series and 4 Series. And Fjord Blue on the door cards, which you'll get regardless of whether or not you select full or extended leather. But the full leather gets you the blue here on the console area, I think is the case, just for the full leather. All right, center console area, gear selector with the embossed M emblem and stitching on the gear selector as well. Now all these buttons down here are just hotkeys. You won't be able to select anything. So if I were to press and hold the traction control here for 10 seconds, it's not going to do anything. You have to basically, it's going to pop up a menu here where you'll have to select MDM or DSC off. So no long press on that one. All right, so let's talk pricing. So starting price of the 2023 M3 competition is $78,600. Metallic paint adds another $650. The full leather, another $2,300. Parking assistance package, $700. Exec package for another $1,800. $300 for the shadow line lights. $950 for the carbon fiber trim. Ventilated seats adds another $350. Laser lights for $1,000. All told, MSRP of $87,645. Overall, this is what I would basically spec for a store inventory car. Other thing note with Fjord Blue, because it is individual interior, in air quotes, you will have a lock date when you place this order. So on a certain date, let's say it's like June 10th, you will not be able to make any other changes to your vehicle. It is essentially locked. So make sure if you're specing something like this, Fjord Blue, you got your spec right from basically day one. You may or may not have a lot of time, depending on when the allocation is spec'd for you to your liking. All right, let's take a look at the back seat. We'll have comfort access on the back doors. So 2023. All right, so lovely interior Fjord Blue. And then here's the interior from the back row here. And see, this is exactly where I would sit, but knee room and legroom is pretty good. Another climate control zone back here, as well as two USB-C ports. And headroom's pretty good as well. So a pretty good looking interior. And I think one thing you could potentially get, although not available as a port installed accessory, is the carbon fiber backs for these regular seats. I have not seen them yet in person. It's very rare and very hard to come by. And last time I checked for a customer, it was not available as a port installed accessory. And I think I was told at the time, maybe 2 or 3 of those parts in the US. So extremely rare to see it. But I will see if I can get something like that on one of the cars, just to show you guys what it looks like. Moving to the back, we'll pop the trunk here. No kick to open, but you do have a powered trunk still. This is coming back as an option on the regular pedestrian 3 Series. So here's what the back looks like. And then unfortunately, I think something that's changed over time is that these floor mats used to have piping in the color, like for Fiona Red or Fjord Blue, now gone. All right, make our way to the front so you take in the M3 Comp rear-wheel drive version of the sedan. So hood is popped. All right, so underneath the hood is the S58 inline-6 3-liter twin-turbo engine, 503 horsepower and 479 torques. A monster, and it's probably porting out much more than that. I didn't close the hood all the way down, but now it's closed. But fairly good spec on this M3 Comp. Sure to make the customer, when he picks it up, quite happy. I know it's been a little bit of a wait, but that's it for a tour around another M3 Comp, and we'll see you at the next video.